Here's a wild fact about Germany's long conflict. The 30 Years' War, which began in 1618, marked one of the longest and most destructive periods in German history, devastating the nation and altering its landscape. This war was fueled by religious tensions and power struggles between Catholic and Protestant states, and it involved many of the major European powers of the time. By the end of the war in 1648, it is estimated that up to 8 million people had lost their lives and countless communities were left in ruins. The aftermath of such a prolonged conflict emphasizes the critical need for resolution and dialogue to restore peace. It serves as a reminder that persistent wars can tear apart the fabric of society, showing us the importance of diplomacy and the human desire for coexistence. So how can we learn from this chapter in history to prevent similar conflicts today? Let's uncover the truth about the golden poison dart frog. This tiny creature, native to Colombia, is one of the most poisonous animals on Earth. Measuring roughly the size of a paperclip, it might look cute, but its skin holds a deadly secret. The skin secretes a potent toxin known as batrachotoxin, which is so powerful that just a single touch can kill up to 10 humans. This incredible toxin has a rich history. Indigenous tribes have skillfully used it on blow darts for hunting, showcasing how nature intertwines beauty with danger. Despite its brightness and charm, which might make it seem harmless, the golden poison dart frog is a stunning reminder of how diverse and complex ecosystems can be. Next time you hear about this little amphibian, remember the balance of life and death it represents in the wild. What if I told you diamonds symbolize eternal love? This sparkling gem has a fascinating history, especially when it comes to love and commitment. The tradition of giving diamonds actually dates back to 1867, but it really gained popularity in the 1930s when clever marketing strategies made these precious stones synonymous with romance. During this era, the iconic phrase, "a diamond is forever," was introduced, capturing the idea that true love lasts a lifetime. This phrase not only solidified the diamond's status as the ultimate love token, but also sparked a cultural phenomenon that still influences how we view engagement rings today. Suddenly, couples began to see diamonds not just as beautiful adornments, but as symbols of everlasting devotion. This shift helped transform the diamond into an essential part of the wedding tradition, making it a cherished choice for proposals around the world. Isn't it fascinating how this shiny stone transformed the way we express our love? Did you know that Trish Bridge is a breathtaking adventure? Perched high in the Swiss Alps, Trish Bridge offers both engineering marvel and heart-pounding excitement. This stunning suspension bridge gracefully spans a deep valley, providing hikers with an exhilarating journey that feels like walking among the clouds. Built using a few sturdy wooden planks and durable steel cables, the bridge forms an unforgettable route over the icy glacier that lies hundreds of feet below. Just imagine standing on this narrow structure, feeling a gentle sway in the crisp, fresh mountain air, with picturesque views stretching in every direction. But Trish Bridge isn't merely about thrill-seeking. It also serves as a vital connection between various hiking trails, making it a popular waypoint for nature enthusiasts eager to relish the sweeping vistas of rugged peaks and glistening glaciers. While some may initially feel a flutter of fear at such heights, this sense of vertigo often transforms into pure joy as visitors absorb the serene beauty surrounding them. Whether you're an adventurous soul or simply someone who appreciates magnificent landscapes, Trish Bridge is an essential stop that guarantees a delightful mix of excitement and wonder. Can you imagine cacao beans as money? The ancient Aztecs and Mayans did just that. Cacao beans were more than just the key ingredient for the delicious chocolate we know today. They were actually used as currency. People exchanged these precious beans for all sorts of goods, like tamales and even turkeys. This special bean was so important that it played a central role in religious ceremonies, highlighting its value in their culture. Fast forward to 1847, when Joseph Fry from England made a groundbreaking invention by mixing cocoa powder, sugar, and cocoa butter to create the first solid chocolate bar. This innovation transformed how we enjoy chocolate, launching us into the era of modern chocolate bars. Today, chocolate is loved worldwide, enjoyed in countless forms and flavors, from bars to desserts. Who knew something so sweet has such a rich history? Shocked by the electric catfish's power? The South American electric catfish, often called the bullfish, has an astonishing ability. It can produce electric shocks of up to 350 volts. This makes it one of the most electrifying creatures in the animal kingdom. Found mainly in the Amazon and Orinoco river basins, this fascinating fish uses its powerful electrical discharges for communication, navigation, and even hunting. It has specialized cells, known as electrocytes, that function like tiny batteries, allowing it to create and store electricity. When threatened or when it wants to stun its prey, the electric catfish releases a rapid burst of electricity that can immobilize smaller fish or deter larger predators. This capacity for generating electricity plays a crucial role in its survival in murky waters where visibility is low. Just imagine swimming in the rivers of South America and encountering such a powerful creature. Learning about the electric catfish not only showcases the wonders of nature, but also highlights the incredible adaptations animals have evolved to thrive in their environments. Is it really true that bullying impacts kids every day? In the United States, bullying has become a serious issue that affects many children. Shockingly, around 160,000 kids skip school every single day because they fear being bullied or harassed. This fear can stem from various forms of bullying, including physical violence, verbal abuse, and cyberbullying, which can take place online or through social media. The consequences of bullying are far-reaching and can lead to anxiety, depression, and even academic struggles for the victims. Schools have been implementing anti-bullying programs, awareness campaigns, and support systems to tackle this growing problem. But the statistics reveal that much work still needs to be done. Children need safe environments where they can learn and grow without fear. Understanding and addressing bullying is crucial, not only for individual well-being, but also for building healthier school communities. How can we come together to create a supportive atmosphere for all kids? Prepare to be amazed by clever butchers of Japan. In 17th century Japan, these crafty individuals faced a significant challenge: a ban on meat consumption driven by strong Buddhist beliefs. Instead of giving up, they embraced their ingenuity and rebranded meat as a type of medicine. By promoting it as a health benefit, they cleverly skirted around the restrictions while continuing to serve their customers. This unique marketing tactic not only allowed them to stay in business, but also revealed much about the culture and societal dynamics of the time. As butchers labeled their products as medicinal, they tapped into the mindfulness surrounding health, reinforcing the idea that food could nourish both the body and spirit. This fascinating twist in Japanese history shows just how creative people can be when faced with limitations. What other clever adaptations do you think history holds? Hard to believe, but who knew goldfish could remember so much? It turns out that the myth of goldfish having a mere 3-second memory is completely unfounded. Research reveals that these fascinating creatures can remember information for weeks and even months, showcasing a level of intelligence that often surprises pet owners and enthusiasts alike. Goldfish can learn to recognize their owners, and it's not uncommon for them to swim excitedly when they see a familiar face, demonstrating their ability to differentiate between people and connect them with feeding times. Moreover, studies show that goldfish can successfully navigate complex mazes, indicating their impressive learning capabilities and adaptability. Their excellent memory allows them to follow routines and predict feeding schedules, which is crucial for survival, whether they reside in a home aquarium or the wild. With such cognitive prowess, goldfish are more than just pretty decorations. They are thoughtful swimmers engaged in their environment. So the next time you watch your goldfish gliding through the water, remember that they possess a remarkable memory that enriches their lives. You might be shocked to learn that Sulasawa is unique. This charming village in Poland has a single long road that runs right through its heart, stretching an impressive 5.6 miles. With approximately 6,000 residents living along this road, the homes and gardens are lined up in perfect harmony, giving the village a delightful and orderly appearance. It's as if Sulasawa is a meticulously arranged park, rather than a typical village. This road doesn't just connect houses. It's the sole artery linking the community to the outside world. Imagine walking along this road, surrounded by beautifully organized gardens and friendly neighbors. The sense of community here is strong, as everyone enjoys the peaceful atmosphere and the lovely scenery. So whether you're a local or a curious traveler, Sulasawa's unique layout and charm make it a special place worth exploring. This might surprise you. Sound can measure negative values. In extremely quiet spaces, like soundproof rooms or deep caves, sound levels can drop below what our ears can hear. These environments, often designed to eliminate background noise, can produce what scientists call negative values in sound measurement. Although we might think that silence is just that, complete silence, sensitive equipment can actually pick up tiny vibrations and sounds that are imperceptible to us. For instance, in a state-of-the-art anechoic chamber, sound waves are absorbed instead of bouncing off walls, creating an eerie affect where even the quietest sound might register as negative. This phenomenon showcases just how dynamic our world is, even when it appears utterly silent. So, while you might feel cozy in a quiet room, remember that a whole universe of sound exists just beyond your perception, waiting to be discovered. Could this be a hint about sound's hidden secrets? This might surprise you. AI is changing healthcare. Artificial intelligence, AI, is shaking up the medical field by introducing powerful diagnostic tools. Recent breakthroughs have resulted in AI algorithms that diagnose diseases like cancer and diabetes with higher accuracy than many human doctors. For example, AI systems that analyze medical images have detected early signs of breast cancer with a remarkable accuracy of 94.5%, while human radiologists achieve 88%. This impressive capability allows doctors to catch diseases earlier, leading to better patient outcomes. However, it's important to note that these AI tools are meant to assist, not replace, healthcare professionals. By enhancing how diagnosis and treatment planning work, AI acts as a valuable partner, helping doctors make more informed decisions. Patients can benefit greatly from this collaboration, as AI supports faster and more precise diagnoses. With such advancements, the healthcare landscape is evolving rapidly, leading to questions about the future of patient care. Will AI continue to bridge the gap between technology and medicine? Here's a wild fact about workplace motivation. A lack of motivation in the workplace results in an astonishing annual economic loss of about $500 billion in the United States. That's a staggering amount of money that could otherwise support innovation, growth, and better products or services. When employees aren't engaged, they often feel unappreciated, which leads to decreased productivity and higher turnover rates. Imagine if companies invested more in their employees' well-being and created environments where everyone feels valued. This could boost morale and motivation, ultimately leading to a happier workforce and, not to mention, better performance. Studies show that companies focusing on employee engagement can see a significant productivity increase. So how can businesses turn this around? Simple steps like recognition, open communication, and opportunities for development can make a world of difference. Let's uncover the truth about mantis shrimp punches. Mantis shrimp might seem like simple inhabitants of coral reefs, but they are actually some of the most formidable creatures in the animal kingdom. These colorful marine animals wield astonishing power, as their club-like limbs can accelerate at a staggering 23 meters per second, a speed that surpasses that of a .22 caliber bullet. This incredible velocity translates into more than just brute strength. Each punch delivers over 10,000 G of force, powerful enough to crack aquarium glass. But the mantis shrimp's punch isn't just a one-hit wonder. Upon striking, the shrimp creates cavitation bubbles that swiftly collapse, generating a second explosive impact. This unique ability results in shock waves that can stun or even kill prey, showcasing the shrimp's precision engineering honed over millions of years. Scientists are fascinated by this exceptional limb structure and are exploring how its energy-storing mechanism could inspire more durable materials for body armor and aerospace applications. Isn't it amazing to think about how nature has created such a biomechanical marvel? Guess what really drives thousands of crosses in Lithuania? The Hill of Crosses, a breathtaking pilgrimage site in Lithuania, boasts tens of thousands of crosses, each symbolizing a unique story of faith and resilience. Nestled on a sunlit hillside, this captivating location has been a gathering place for Christian pilgrims of all backgrounds who leave wooden, metal, and decorative crosses as expressions of their devotion. However, its significance extends beyond mere worship. It embodies the Lithuanian spirit, particularly during the harrowing Soviet occupation when religious practices were ruthlessly suppressed. Starting in the 1940s, locals defied oppression by secretly returning to the hill to erect crosses, transforming it into a powerful statement of identity and belief. As you walk through this serene yet striking landscape, you can feel the palpable weight of history and the enduring strength of hope. Today, the Hill of Crosses remains a must-visit destination, serving as a reminder of faith, freedom, and the unbreakable human spirit that inspires countless visitors from around the world. Is it really true that Elton John faced such darkness? The beloved musician once struggled deeply with his mental health, reaching a point where he attempted suicide by turning on his gas oven. It was a harrowing moment in his life, highlighting the intense pressure and personal demons he faced. Thankfully, his best friend, Bernie Taupin, stepped in just in time to save him. Their friendship, which has blossomed over decades of songwriting and shared experiences, proved to be a lifeline. This incident sheds light on the importance of mental health support and the power of friendship. Elton has since been open about his battles, using his platform to raise awareness and encourage others to seek help. His story reminds us that even the brightest stars can face darkness and that reaching out can truly make a difference. How many lives could be changed by fostering such friendships? Hard to believe, but the Manananggal haunts Filipino nights. This fascinating creature from Filipino folklore is shrouded in mystery and captures the imagination. By day, she appears as a stunning woman, weaving seamlessly into everyday life. But when night falls, everything changes. She transforms into a terrifying winged being by splitting her body in half at the waist, leaving her lower half behind. With her upper body soaring through the night sky, she seeks out unsuspecting victims to drain their blood. The legend of the Manananggal serves not only as a thrilling story, but also as a chilling warning about the dangers of trusting new neighbors. This tale has been passed down through generations, reminding people to be cautious and aware of their surroundings. So the next time you meet someone new, you might just wonder if there's more to them than meets the eye. What if I told you bananas are slightly radioactive? You might be surprised to learn that this popular fruit, beloved for its taste and health benefits, contains a tiny amount of radiation. This phenomenon comes from potassium, a vital nutrient in bananas. Roughly 0.01% of the potassium present is potassium-40, a naturally occurring isotope known for its radioactivity. Now, before you begin to panic about your next banana split, consider this. The radiation levels are incredibly low. In fact, you would need to consume around 10,000 bananas in one go to even begin to risk any health issues. To put it in everyday context, you actually receive more radiation from common activities, such as flying on an airplane or getting a chest X-ray. This surprising aspect of bananas adds to their allure. While they nourish your body with vitamins and minerals, they also hold a unique place in the science world. Next time you savor a banana, take a moment to appreciate not just its flavor, but also the fascinating science behind it. Who knew a simple fruit could be packed with such interesting facts? Most people don't know this, but Johnny Eck thrived. Born in the early 1900s, Eck lived with only half a body, yet he defied the odds, living a remarkable 79 years. Instead of letting his physical condition define him, he showcased incredible resilience and creativity. Johnny became a famous performer, captivating audiences with his unique talent in sideshows, where he embraced his identity rather than hiding it. He also pursued a passion for art, creating stunning paintings that reflected his extraordinary perspective on life. Johnny's story is a testament to the power of determination and positivity, inspiring countless people to overcome their challenges. His legacy serves as a reminder that limitations can often fuel creativity and drive. leading to unexpected passive success. So the next time you think about obstacles in your own life, remember Johnny Eck and how he turned his unique situation into a life filled with achievement. Have you ever wondered why Kermode bears are special? Vancouver Island in Canada is home to the extraordinary Kermode bear, often referred to as the spirit bear. This unique bear captivates with its striking white fur, a result of a rare genetic trait rather than albinism. Such color variation appears in about 1 in 10 Kermode bears, who are fundamentally black bears at heart. They reside in the lush coastal rainforests of British Columbia, a habitat essential for their survival. In these biodiverse ecosystems, Kermode bears play a vital role by dispersing seeds, which helps maintain forest health. Beyond their ecological importance, these bears hold profound significance in indigenous culture, symbolizing spirituality and connection to nature, which is why they are often called the spirit bear. Unfortunately, habitat loss and climate change pose significant risks to their population, making conservation efforts crucial. Wildlife organizations are actively working to protect these incredible creatures, ensuring that future generations will have the opportunity to connect with and appreciate these rare animals in their natural habitat. Isn't it amazing to think about the impact of each spirit bear on its environment? Believe it or not, potatoes were once taboo in France. In the 18th century, many people believed that these tubers were unfit for human consumption and only suitable for livestock. That is, until a determined pharmacist named Antoine-Augustin Parmentier changed the game. He saw the potato's potential for providing nourishment during a time when food shortages were common. To challenge the negative perception, Parmentier cultivated potatoes in a special guarded field, creating a buzz around the crop. Curiosity piqued, local villagers dared to sneak into his field to steal a taste of the once scorned vegetable. Eventually, Parmentier took his advocacy further by organizing potato tastings and even convincing King Louis XVI to promote the crop. His efforts transformed public opinion, paving the way for the potato to become a staple food in France and beyond. Isn't it amazing how one person's dedication can reshape history? Prepare to be amazed by the origins of broccoli. This popular vegetable isn't a wild creation. It's actually the result of human ingenuity. Beginning around the 6th century BC, ancient farmers in the Mediterranean region started selectively breeding wild cabbage plants to enhance certain desirable traits. Over many generations of careful cultivation, they crafted what we now recognize as broccoli. The word broccoli itself comes from the Italian term for the flowering crest of a cabbage, reflecting its deep roots in agriculture and culture. Today, broccoli is celebrated not just for its unique taste, but also for its impressive nutritional value. Rich in vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, it's become a favorite addition to countless meals worldwide. So next time you enjoy this green powerhouse, remember the fascinating journey it has taken to reach your plate. Can you imagine that King Charles VI thought he was glass? In the 14th century, King Charles VI of France was plagued by a mental health condition that led him to believe he was literally made of glass. To avoid the risk of shattering into pieces, he took extreme measures that might seem quite strange today. The king wrapped himself in padded clothing, creating a bizarre sight of a ruler encased in layers of fabric. Not only did he avoid physical contact with others, but he also prohibited anyone from coming too close, fearing their touch might cause him to break. This unusual fear became a hallmark of his reign, showcasing the complexities of mental health and its impact on leadership. Charles's fragile state of mind reflected a deep struggle that resonated through his life, leaving us to wonder about the nature of his burdens and how they shaped the course of French history. Meet the Taipan, the world's deadliest snake. This remarkable creature, known scientifically as the inland taipan, has earned its fearsome title due to its incredibly potent venom. A single drop of this venom is capable of taking down a whole herd of cattle in mere minutes. Native to Australia's arid regions, the inland taipan adapts stunningly to its environment, thriving in dry, rocky areas where food is plentiful. Its venom contains a mix of neurotoxins and procoagulants, which disrupts the nervous system and blood clotting process. making it a formidable predator. Despite its dangerous abilities, the inland taipan is generally reclusive and does not seek out human interaction, which is fortunate for those living nearby. They primarily hunt small mammals, using their speed and precision to strike swiftly and efficiently. Their brilliant coloration, ranging from light brown to darker tones, helps them blend into their surroundings. Want to know more about how these snakes have adapted to survive in harsh conditions? This might surprise you. Brussels Airport loves chocolate. Known for its delicious, high-quality treats, Brussels Airport sells more chocolate than any other location in the world, racking up an impressive 800 tons of Belgian chocolates each year. Belgium has a rich chocolate-making tradition, and its chocolatiers are celebrated for crafting some of the finest confections. As travelers pass through this busy airport, many indulge in duty-free shopping, often making chocolate their top choice for gifts or personal treats. This trend is especially popular among tourists eager to bring a taste of Belgium back home. Not only does this boost the airport's sales, but it also showcases the country's renowned chocolate industry, making it a sweet spot for food lovers. So next time you find yourself at Brussels Airport, don't miss the chance to pick up some delectable chocolates. After all, it's a record-breaking chocolate haven. Guess what really drives music videos to new heights? A band took creativity to the next level by filming their music video in zero gravity, resulting in an unforgettable experience for both the performers and viewers. Floating in midair, the musicians performed unique and chaotic choreography that looked like something out of a sci-fi movie. This innovative approach not only showcased their talent, but also invited fans to experience a sense of wonder and novelty. Imagine seeing your favorite band gliding through the air, dancing without the usual constraints of gravity. The surreal visuals combined with their catchy music created a spectacle that challenged the limits of traditional music videos. By blending artistry with the magic of science, this band captured the imagination of many and sparked discussions about the future of music filmmaking. How will artists continue to push boundaries and reshape the way we experience music? Have you ever wondered about the origins of the Olympics? In 726 BC, the ancient Greeks kicked off the very first Olympic Games in Olympia, a celebration that would lay the foundation for competitive sports as we know them today. Athletes from various city-states came together to participate in exciting contests such as running, wrestling, and chariot racing. These games were not just about winning, they were a tribute to the Greek gods and a display of skill, discipline, and camaraderie. As athletes trained rigorously, they developed techniques and strategies that would influence future generations of sports enthusiasts. The games also fostered a sense of unity among the often warring city-states, showcasing the power of competition to bring people together. The Olympics have since evolved, but their spirit of competition and sportsmanship endures. Isn't it fascinating how a tradition that started more than 2 millennia ago still captivates the world today? Did you know that Rolex went to the Mariana Trench? The Rolex Deep Sea Challenge is an extraordinary watch designed for the most extreme environments, capable of handling depths up to 39,370 feet. This remarkable timepiece was put to the ultimate test during James Cameron's historic expedition to the Mariana Trench in 2012, where he descended into the deepest part of the world's oceans. The watch's engineers used cutting-edge technology and materials to ensure it could survive immense pressure and dark, icy waters. Crafted with precision, this watch not only tells time, but also symbolizes human determination and innovation in exploring our planet's uncharted territories. With its success in the trench, the Rolex Deep Sea Challenge exemplifies the perfect blend of style and function, proving that it can withstand conditions that would crush anything else. What adventures do you think this incredible watch could tackle next? This might surprise you, 300 hours of video every minute. That's right. YouTube, the popular video sharing platform, sees an incredible amount of content uploaded every single minute. Imagine the vast range of videos being shared, from music tutorials and hilarious cat clips to educational documentaries and travel vlogs. With this staggering upload rate, YouTube has become a treasure trove of information and entertainment for billions of users worldwide. Every time you refresh the page, New creators are sharing their stories and ideas, contributing to a collective library that keeps growing rapidly. As of now, the platform features billions of videos, proving that anyone with a smartphone can be a storyteller or entertainer. This constant influx of content not only inspires creativity, but also shapes culture and trends. So what interesting video will you discover next? Crank it up to 11 for maximum excitement. This catchy phrase comes from the classic movie This Is Spinal Tap, where a fictional rock band explains how their amplifiers go beyond normal settings. Instead of cranking it to a typical 5, they emphasize taking things to the extreme, pushing beyond the usual limits to create a thrilling experience. This idea has spread into everyday language, where we use it to express heightened emotions or intensity in various situations. Whether it's a heart-pounding concert, a nail-biting game, or an exhilarating adventure, saying something is cranked up to 11 captures that rush of excitement that makes it unforgettable. It encourages you to seek out experiences that amplify joy and engagement. So next time you're describing something wild and thrilling, consider how you can crank it up to 11. What's your favorite way to experience life's adventures at full volume? Why exactly does human adaptability seem superhuman? Humans have an extraordinary knack for adjusting to all sorts of environments, a trait that sets us apart in the animal kingdom. Whether it's surviving freezing temperatures in the Arctic or thriving in scorching deserts, our bodies and minds are equipped to handle change. This remarkable adaptability is crucial for our survival. Think about how we can learn new languages, develop technologies, and modify our lifestyles to fit different situations. Our resilience shines through when facing challenges, whether they be natural disasters, health crises, or social upheavals. This ability to bounce back and thrive is like having superpowers, allowing us to not just survive but also flourish in varying conditions. From adapting our habits to embracing new cultures, our human journey showcases a versatile spirit that continually pulls us forward. What other incredible traits do we have up our sleeves? This might surprise you, glitter bombs were a hit. Have you ever wanted to prank someone in a brilliantly glittery way? The quirky business, Ship Your Enemy's Glitter, made this a reality by offering a service to send anonymous envelopes bursting with glitter. Once delivered, the unsuspecting recipient would be joyfully overwhelmed as the shiny confetti filled the air and created a mess. Founded by a clever entrepreneur, the venture quickly gained popularity, attracting customers looking to add some fun to their friendships or settle scores with a harmless prank. Its success was so remarkable that the founder decided to sell the business a short time after launching it. The whimsical idea not only captured the spirit of harmless fun, but also sparked conversations about the creative ways people handle rivalry and laughter. Who knew that a simple envelope filled with glitter could turn into such a sensation? A mysterious radio signal left scientists stunned in 1977. When astronomers working on the Big Ear radio telescope at Ohio State University detected an unusual and powerful transmission from space. The signal lasted for 72 seconds and appeared to come from the direction of the Sagittarius constellation, specifically from a region near the star Tau Sagittarii. Its intensity was so remarkable that astronomer Jerry R. Eman wrote "Wow" in large letters on the computer printout, giving the signal its famous name. Despite extensive efforts, the source of this enigmatic signal has never been identified, leading to numerous theories about its origin. Some scientists speculate it might have been emitted by an extraterrestrial civilization, while others suggest natural cosmic phenomena like pulsars or quasars could be to blame. To this day, the search for more signals continues, and the "wow" signal stands as a tantalizing reminder of our quest to understand the universe. What do you think it really was? Have you ever wondered why some bones are unbreakable? It turns out that a rare mutation in the LRP5 gene holds the key. This fascinating genetic twist allows some individuals to have bones that are 8 times denser than the average person's. With about only 50 known cases across the globe, these super strong bones are incredibly rare. People with this mutation can essentially walk around with a skeleton that is virtually unbreakable, meaning they face fewer risks of fractures and injuries that typically affect our bones. Scientists have been studying this condition not just for its uniqueness, but also for what it can teach us about bone health in general. Understanding how this mutation works might lead to new treatments for osteoporosis and other bone-related diseases. Isn't it exciting to think about how a small change in our DNA could lead to such extraordinary strength? Ever seen a coffin race down a hill? In Manitou Springs, Colorado, excitement builds each year during the Emma Crawford coffin races. This quirky festival involves teams decorating coffins and dressing in themed costumes, all while competing to push their unique coffins downhill. It's a lively event that combines humor and history, honoring Emma Crawford, a local legend who wished to be buried atop a mountain. After a fierce storm dislodged her coffin, her story was forever etched into the town's heart. Participants not only celebrate Emma's memory, but also showcase their creativity and teamwork. Spectators gathered to cheer on the racers, enjoying the colorful costumes and festive atmosphere. From spooky to whimsical designs, the coffins can be as creative as the teams that build them, turning a solemn concept into a joyous celebration of life and community spirit. So, if you're looking for something unforgettable and a little eccentric, the Emma Crawford coffin races are a must-see. Would you dare to join in the fun? Let's uncover the truth about Pinocchio's name. The name Pinocchio has a delightful origin rooted in the Tuscan dialect of Italy. It comes from the word pino, which means pine tree, reflecting a deep connection to nature. The addition of the diminutive suffix aqueo transforms it into little pine. This makes sense as the beloved character created by Carlo Collodi is famously carved from wood, embodying the spirit of a tree. Imagine a world where a simple name holds the essence of childhood and adventure. Pinocchio, with his iconic long nose and whimsical escapades, symbolizes growth and transformation, much like a young tree reaching for the sky. His journey from a wooden puppet to a real boy resonates with the timeless values of honesty and bravery. Isn't it fascinating how a name can tell such a rich story? Prepare to be amazed by a shocking parasite. The truth is that there's an incredible creature called a tongue-eating louse, specifically known as Cymothoa exigua. This parasite has a strange and fascinating life cycle that plays out inside fish. First, the louse enters the fish's mouth through its gills. Once it settles in, it starts consuming the fish's tongue, slowly eating away at it until nothing is left. But here's where it gets even more bizarre. The parasite then takes the place of the fish's tongue. It essentially acts like a new tongue, helping the fish eat while feeding itself. This manipulation showcases nature's bizarre adaptations and the lengths some organisms go to survive. The fish often continues to live with this parasite, which can cause problems, but some even seem unaffected. Nature is full of wild interactions, and the tongue-eating louse demonstrates just how strange life can be in the underwater world. Isn't it amazing how one little creature can change everything for its host? Is the Saiga antelope on the brink of extinction? This striking animal, native to the vast Eurasian steppes, has become critically endangered, and it's a heart-wrenching situation. Known for their unique, flexible noses, Saiga antelopes possess an incredible ability to filter dust and warm, cold air as they graze across rugged landscapes. Unfortunately, their population has plummeted, primarily due to poaching and the loss of habitat caused by human activities. These majestic creatures typically live for about 10 to 12 years in the wild, but their future hangs in the balance. Conservationists are working tirelessly to save the Saiga antelope, raising awareness and fighting for stronger protections. Without immediate action, we could lose this remarkable animal forever. What steps can we take to protect the Saiga antelope and ensure its survival for future generations? Most people don't know this, but the Kuiper Belt is fascinating. This vast, icy region of space lies just beyond Neptune's orbit and stretches billions of kilometers into the dark expanse of our solar system. It's home to many icy bodies, including well-known dwarf planets like Pluto and Eris, which challenge our understanding of what a planet really is. Scientists believe the Kuiper Belt serves as a remnant of the early solar system, containing materials that never came together to form a planet. It's like a treasure chest of cosmic artifacts, and there could be many undiscovered worlds hidden within. As we explore more, we may find new celestial bodies that could shed light on how our solar system formed and evolved over billions of years. Who knows what secrets this mysterious region holds in its icy embrace? Here's a wild fact about brain surgery. In a truly astonishing display of talent and bravery, a professional violinist underwent brain surgery while playing her beloved instrument. Why did she do this? The surgeons needed to ensure they didn't accidentally damage the areas of her brain responsible for movement, which are crucial for her ability to play. During the procedure, she played various pieces to map her brain activity and pinpoint the regions controlling her motor skills. This unique blend of art and science not only highlighted the remarkable capabilities of the human brain, but also showcased the lengths to which a musician might go to preserve their craft. Imagine the incredible focus and skill required to maintain such precision under the bright lights of an operating room. It's a powerful reminder of how intertwined our passions and biological structures can be. Can you imagine the emotions she felt during this extraordinary experience? You might be shocked to learn about Lachanophobia. This fascinating term refers to the fear of vegetables, derived from the Greek words lachno, meaning vegetables, and phobos, meaning fear or aversion. While it might sound unusual, lachanophobia is a legitimate medical condition that affects certain individuals. People with this phobia may experience extreme anxiety when confronted with vegetables, leading to avoidance and stress in their daily lives. Interestingly, in 2009, a woman diagnosed with lachanophobia found a way to conquer her fear while caring for her baby. Navigating the challenge of preparing meals for her child, she gradually introduced vegetables into her routine, helping her to manage her fear. This story highlights the powerful connection between nurturing and overcoming fears, proving that even seemingly irrational phobias can be faced and conquered. How do you think personal experiences shape our fears? What if I told you about a generous kindness? In 1967, Martin Luther King Jr. and Coretta Scott King stepped in to help actress Julia Roberts by covering her hospital expenses. At the time, Roberts' parents were struggling to find proper accommodations due to racial discrimination, a harsh reality faced by many in the United States during the Civil Rights era. The King's act of compassion illustrates their commitment to social justice, not just for African Americans, but for all who faced inequality. By supporting the Roberts family, they demonstrated how love and empathy can bridge divides and challenge unfair systems. Julia Roberts would later become a celebrated actress. Yet this story reminds us that even those who achieve great success can encounter struggles due to discrimination. The kindness from the Kings showcased the importance of standing up for what is right, encouraging others to do the same in the fight against injustice. Let's uncover the truth about Charles Frederick Worth. Did you know that Worth is celebrated as the first supermodel in history? Starting his career in 1850, he didn't just dream up fabulous garments, he also wore them, bringing his designs to life in a way that had never been done before. While most designers only sketched their visions, Worth took the bold step of modeling his creations in Paris, captivating audiences and customers alike. His approach set the stage for modern fashion shows, even before runways became a standard. This innovative spirit not only changed how clothes were presented, but also transformed the role of the designer. By blending creativity with personal flair, he turned himself into a walking advertisement, showcasing beauty and artistry on enormous stages. Worth's legacy continues to inspire today's fashion icons and models. Could you imagine a world without his pioneering influence? Guess what really drives audience appreciation? The audience's support plays a crucial role in shaping the success of shows, channels, and platforms. When viewers tune in, they aren't just watching, they're joining a community that thrives on shared experiences and discussions. Creators often express gratitude because they recognize how essential every viewer is to their journey. Each like, comment, and share amplifies the message and fuels creativity. This dynamic relationship between the audience and creators fosters innovation, as feedback can inspire new content. Plus, nothing feels better for creators than knowing their work resonates with people. So the next time you enjoy a show or a video, remember that your viewership isn't just numbers. It's vital acknowledgement that drives future projects. How do you contribute to this creative journey? Why exactly does battery life matter for fast charging? In our fast-paced world, a phone that charges in just 1 minute seems like a dream come true. But what if it only lasts for an hour? This situation is similar to a caffeinated sprinter speeding ahead before crashing. Scientists are working on aluminum batteries to solve this energy dilemma, hoping to achieve quick charging times without sacrificing longevity. Aluminum batteries hold promise because they can potentially charge faster and be more environmentally friendly than traditional lithium-ion batteries. However, creating a battery that balances rapid energy delivery with a long lifespan remains a challenge. If scientists crack this code, not only could our gadgets run longer on a single charge, but they would also minimize our reliance on continual charging throughout the day. Is it possible to have the best of both worlds in battery technology? Did you know New York Harbor had trillions of oysters? In the early 19th century, this bustling harbor was a thriving ecosystem teeming with these bivalves, which played a vital role in maintaining the water's health. Oysters are nature's filters. They can clean up to 50 gallons of water a day, helping to keep the harbor clear and vibrant. People often harvested oysters not only for food, but also for their shells, which were used in construction or as fertilizer. Sadly, due to overfishing, pollution, and habitat loss, the oyster population plummeted drastically, leading to a significant decline in water quality and loss of biodiversity. However, conservation efforts have been ramping up in recent years, with programs aimed at restoring oyster populations in the harbor. These initiatives not only help bring back a crucial species, but also work to revitalize the marine environment around New York City. Imagine walking along the shore one day and seeing oysters returning to their former glory. What a change that would bring to the ecosystem. Mind the gap between floors in England and America? Did you know that the way we name floors in buildings varies significantly between these two countries? In the United States, the ground floor is just that, the ground level you enter from outside. However, in England, that same level is called the first floor, which can certainly create some confusion, especially when trying to find your way around hotels or tall buildings. Imagine stepping into an elevator in London, pressing the button for the first floor, and ending up one floor higher than you expected. This difference stems from varying historical influences on architecture and terminology. So when traveling between the US and the UK, it's smart to keep this quirk in mind to avoid any unexpected surprises during your adventures. Whether you're visiting a friend or checking into a swanky hotel, knowing the right vocabulary can help you navigate these spaces with ease. Here's a wild fact about insurance fraud. In a surprising twist, a man's pacemaker data helped crack a case of insurance fraud after he staged a house fire. He claimed to have heroically rescued valuable items from the flames, painting himself as a hero. However, investigators delved into the data collected by his pacemaker and discovered something shocking. His heart rate patterns didn't match his stories of stress and physical exertion. Instead of showing signs of being in a panic or racing to save belongings, his heart rate remained surprisingly calm. This crucial evidence pointed to his deceit, leading to charges of arson and insurance fraud. This case underscores how advanced medical technology, like pacemakers, can play a key role in solving crimes, offering insights that traditional methods might miss. It's a perfect example of how wearable tech can help law enforcement uncover the truth when people's accounts just don't add up. Guess what really drives invention failures? In 1876, Western Union, a major telegraph company, made a surprising decision to dismiss Alexander Graham Bell's telephone patent as impractical and useless. At the time, many experts couldn't see the potential of Bell's invention, which transformed how people communicate. They thought sending voices over wires was a wild idea, believing telegraphs were the future. Ironically, Western Union had the chance to invest in a groundbreaking technology that would soon revolutionize society. Bell's determination, however, wouldn't be undermined by their rejection. Just a few years later, his telephone became a huge success, changing the world forever by allowing people to talk to each other instantly, no matter the distance. This story reminds us that sometimes the most innovative ideas can face skepticism before they change everything. What would our world look like without Bell's remarkable invention? Here's a wild fact about ferrofluous slime. This amazing kit combines science and fun, letting you create interactive slime that dances and moves in response to strong magnets. Imagine watching your colorful concoction swirl and shift, demonstrating real diamagnetic properties right in your hands. The best part? It's not just entertaining, it's also a hands-on learning experience. As you play, you discover how certain materials can repel magnetic fields, a fascinating concept in physics. Perfect for young scientists and curious minds, this slime kit encourages creativity while teaching valuable lessons about magnetism and matter. You can explore the science behind why the slime reacts the way it does, bridging the gap between play and education. So whether you're a parent looking for an engaging activity or a teacher wanting to inspire your students, ferrofluous slime makes science exciting and accessible. What could be more fun than playing with slime and learning at the same time? Hard to believe, but electromagnetic hypersensitivity is real. This condition causes some individuals to feel discomfort from everyday electronic signals, like those from mobile phones and Wi-Fi. Imagine walking into a room filled with people chatting, and while everyone else enjoys the social buzz, you feel strained and anxious. That's the reality for those with electromagnetic hypersensitivity. They often report reactions like headaches, fatigue, or even skin irritation when near electronic devices. What's fascinating is that while these sensations are very real for those affected, scientific studies suggest that the causes may be more psychological than physical. The World Health Organization recognizes this condition, highlighting the need for further research. Yet no clear scientific explanation exists yet. So how can we better support those who experience these unyielding sensations in an increasingly digital world? Have you ever wondered about the dunce cap's surprising past? This peculiar hat, originally sporting a pointed shape, was first worn in the 13th century as a badge of honor for students at universities, symbolizing intelligence and scholarly achievement. It was named after John Duns Scotus, a revered philosopher and theologian of the time. However, by the 1500s, the cap's image took a dramatic turn. It became associated with foolishness and mockery, often seen on simpletons or the uneducated in satirical depictions. As humor evolved, the dunce cap transformed from a proud symbol of learning to a comedic prop, reflecting society's changing attitudes toward education and intelligence. This shift serves as a reminder of how societal perceptions can twist even the noblest symbols into a source of laughter. Isn't it fascinating how something can change meaning so dramatically over time? Did you know that fireflies glow thanks to luciferin? This remarkable chemical, whose name comes from the Latin word for light bearer, plays a crucial role in the magical display of bioluminescence that these tiny insects produce. When a firefly wants to light up the night, it mixes luciferin with oxygen in a biochemical reaction that emits light. This process doesn't generate heat, so the light is often referred to as cold light. The stunning glow serves multiple purposes, such as attracting mates and warding off predators. Interestingly, not all bioluminescent creatures use luciferin. Some rely on different compounds. Fireflies, with their tantalizing flickers, have captivated humans for centuries, symbolizing summer nights and natural beauty. Next time you spot fireflies dancing in the dark, remember it's all thanks to this fantastic chemical reaction. How amazing is that? You won't believe how rare supercentenarians are. This special group, who are people aged 116 and older, exists due to sheer chance, as only about 1 in 2 billion is lucky enough to live that long. The oldest verified person ever was Jeanne Calment, a French woman who lived to be 122 years old. What's fascinating is that researchers are studying supercentenarians to learn the secrets behind their extraordinary longevity. They often share common traits, such as a balanced diet, strong family ties, and an active lifestyle. Genetics also plays a significant role. Some individuals may inherit genes that promote a longer lifespan. However, environments with clean air, low stress, and social support can also help. As we strive for better health, these incredible outliers remind us of the diverse paths to longevity. What can we learn from their remarkable lives? Believe it or not, Romans loved graffiti too. In ancient Rome, public spaces, especially bathhouses, were often vibrant with graffiti. These writings weren't just doodles, they were personal messages that provided a glimpse into the lives of everyday Romans. One eye-catching example reads, "Adamus got me pregnant," showing that graffiti often involved intimate stories or gossip. Far from being simple scrawls, these inscriptions served multiple purposes: marking territory, sharing news, or even expressing feelings. Graffiti allowed individuals to communicate with future generations, much like social media does today. Wealthy households and public forums often had walls covered in these witty, humorous, or sometimes scandalous messages, giving us a fun window into their culture. In this way, graffiti was an art form and a social commentary, revealing how Romans navigated their lives, relationships, and identities amidst bustling urban life. Have you ever wondered why cold water is so refreshing? When you take a sip from a mountain spring or a glass filled with ice, the chilling sensation can be exhilarating. Cold water is often praised for its delicious taste, but have you ever thought about why that is? The answer lies partly in how temperature affects our taste buds. Cooler temperatures can enhance flavors and make water feel crisper and more refreshing. Additionally, cold water is excellent for quenching your thirst, especially on a hot day or after physical activity. Did you know that colder water can even make you feel more awake? Many outdoor enthusiasts love drinking from natural sources that provide this chilly delight. Just remember that while it's great to enjoy cold water, you should also stay hydrated with water at various temperatures throughout the day. Next time you take a cold gulp, relish that refreshing sensation and think about how it keeps you cool and invigorated. Did you know Q-tips can make you cough? Cleaning your ears may seem like a simple task, but using Q-tips can accidentally trigger a surprising reaction. When you insert a Q-tip into your ear, you might unintentionally stimulate the Arnold's nerve, or the vagus nerve. These nerves have connections that influence coughing, so what happens is that the gentle pressure from the cotton swab can send signals that your brain interprets as irritation, causing you to cough. This reflex is a fascinating example of how our nerves work together in unexpected ways. While it's important to keep our ears clean, health experts advise against using Q-tips to avoid injury or earwax buildup. Instead, consider using safer methods like a damp cloth or eardrops. Who knew ear cleaning could have such wild side effects? Can you imagine that the wheelbarrow changed history? This incredible invention, created in 1st century China, transformed how we move heavy loads. By cleverly placing a wheel under a sturdy plank, the wheelbarrow enabled one person to transport significant burdens without the need for extra help. Before this invention, moving heavy items often required multiple people, which made tasks slow and challenging. With the wheelbarrow, a farmer could easily carry soil or crops from one place to another, while builders could haul materials to construction sites with ease. This simple yet effective tool soon spread beyond China, influencing agriculture and engineering across the globe. Today, whether you're gardening or working at a construction site, you can see how the wheelbarrow remains a practical tool in everyday life, proving that sometimes the simplest innovations can make the biggest difference. What else could be transformed by a simple idea? Have you heard about lightning-fast finger snapping? Some individuals can snap their fingers at incredible speeds, exceeding 20 times per second. Imagine the sound created. It's like a mini sonic boom, a sharp crack that can grab anyone's attention. This extraordinary ability isn't just a party trick. It hints at the fascinating world of human agility and sound. Envision a scenario where this skill is weaponized. What if a trained expert could use their fingers to create distractions or even startle opponents? While that may seem like something out of a superhero movie, it showcases the power of human potential. Our bodies are capable of amazing feats, and finger snapping is just one example of how speed and precision can intrigue us. It's a reminder that the simplest actions can have remarkable variations in skill and talent. So next time you snap your fingers, consider the hidden power behind that sound. What other everyday actions could surprise us with their hidden capabilities? Here's what actually happens when sea turtles swim. These amazing creatures inhabit large areas in the Pacific and Indian Oceans, showcasing their adaptability to diverse marine environments. Sea turtles are known for their incredible long-distance migrations, sometimes traveling thousands of miles between feeding and nesting grounds. These journeys depend on ocean currents, the availability of food, and crucial nesting sites that generally occur on sandy beaches. As they glide through the water, they rely on their streamlined bodies and powerful flippers to navigate. Unfortunately, their habitats face numerous threats, including pollution, climate change, and illegal fishing practices, which can disrupt their natural life cycles. Protecting sea turtles is essential not just for their survival, but also for maintaining the balance of marine ecosystems. How can we help ensure a safe future for these ancient mariners? Guess what really drives Andorra's travel plans? Andorra, a charming little country tucked away in the stunning Pyrenees Mountains, surprises many with its lack of an airport. Due to its rugged terrain, building an airport in the area poses significant challenges, so Andorrans depend on nearby airports in Spain and France. Fortunately, travelers can easily reach Andorra thanks to efficient bus services that connect these airports with the small nation. Imagine hopping off a plane and boarding a comfortable bus that takes you through picturesque landscapes, leading you straight to Andorra's breathtaking views and vibrant culture. This reliance on neighboring airports not only keeps Andorra a secret getaway for adventurous spirits, but also highlights the unique blend of accessibility and remoteness that defines this captivating destination. So next time you think about visiting, just remember it's a bus ride away from the bustling cities of Spain and France. Is it really true about Switzerland's unusual soundproofing law? This law might sound odd, but it primarily affects older buildings that struggle with noise control. Many modern apartments, designed with better insulation, are often exempt from these regulations. This highlights how much value Swiss culture places on harmony and order within communities. In densely populated areas, the government aims to balance public health, hygiene, and individuals' freedoms, leading to ongoing debates about how best to manage noise. Some people appreciate the quiet environment fostered by these laws, while others feel restricted in enjoying their homes fully. Imagine living in a place where excessive noise isn't just a nuisance, but a matter of law. This unique approach reflects Switzerland's commitment to creating a peaceful living environment, showing how cultural values can shape society. So next time you think about noise levels in your neighborhood, remember that in Switzerland, they take sound seriously. Surprisingly, it's a fact that ice cream can soothe illness. Contrary to what many people think, eating ice cream when you're under the weather doesn't actually make your symptoms worse. In fact, the cool, creamy texture of ice cream can be quite soothing for a sore throat, offering a bit of relief when every swallow feels uncomfortable. Just be mindful of the ingredients. Ice cream made with dairy can sometimes increase mucus production, which might needlessly aggravate a cough or congestion. However, if you stick to non-dairy options or enjoy it in moderation, indulging in a scoop can be a small pleasure during a tough time. So next time you're feeling crummy and craving something sweet, remember that a little bit of ice cream might just make you feel better. Why not give it a try and see how it helps? You might be shocked to learn that the corpse flower smells awful. This remarkable plant, known scientifically as Amorphophallus titanum, emits an odor that's eerily similar to rotting flesh. Why does it smell so bad? The answer lies in its unique strategy to attract specific pollinators, particularly flies and beetles. These insects are naturally drawn to the scent of decaying matter, and when they arrive, they assist in the reproduction process by spreading pollen. However, don't expect to see this strange bloom very often. The corpse flower blooms only once every few years, making its appearance a rare event that draws a lot of attention. When it does bloom, the smell can be overpowering, reaching out to a wide area. Despite its unpleasant scent, the corpse flower plays a critical role in its ecosystem, showcasing the fascinating ways nature adapts for survival. What if I told you there are millions of apps? With both Apple and Android platforms offering a staggering variety of applications, users can find everything from games and social media to educational tools and productivity boosters. This boom in app availability is a hallmark of the digital age, showcasing how technology has reshaped our daily lives. For instance, a quick glance at your smartphone reveals countless options for connecting with friends, managing tasks, or even learning a new language. Each app is designed to cater to specific needs, making it easier than ever to access information or entertain ourselves on the go. With so many choices, people can tailor their online experiences to fit their lifestyle, preferences, and interests. The power of apps lies not just in their number, but in their ability to enhance how we interact with the world around us. How have your favorite apps changed your daily routine? Discover the upside-down house in Colombia. This fascinating attraction turns the idea of a traditional home on its head. Literally. Located in the heart of Colombia, this extraordinary building is designed to look like a typical house, but everything inside is flipped upside down. Visitors enter to find furniture, lights, and even bathrooms hanging from the ceiling, creating a mesmerizing visual experience. The clever architecture challenges our perceptions of gravity and gives tourists an unforgettable twist on reality. With thousands flocking each year to see this quirky sight, it's no wonder the upside-down house has become a must-visit landmark. It's not just a great photo opportunity. It sparks curiosity and conversation among friends and families. Imagine walking through a living room where the couch is on the ceiling. What would you do? This whimsical place is all about fun and exploring how we see the world. Think racing is all serious? Check out this tortilla challenge. Before the excitement of the Mexican Grand Prix, drivers Checo Perez and Max Verstappen decided to lighten the mood with a hilarious tortilla contest. The challenge involved both racers holding water in their mouths while playfully slapping each other with tortillas. This amusing competition isn't just for laughs, it showcases the camaraderie and friendly rivalry between the two drivers. Amid the intense atmosphere of Formula One racing, they found a quirky way to bond and entertain fans. The tortilla challenge added a fun twist to their pre-race routine, reminding everyone that even elite athletes can let loose. It's moments like these that connect fans to their favorite drivers, showing their human side beyond the racetrack. So next time you think about the high-pressure world of racing, remember this light-hearted escapade that brought smiles and laughter to the paddock. How often do we see such playful moments in sports? Guess what makes redwoods reach incredible heights? Redwoods are truly remarkable, towering trees that can grow beyond 328 feet, making them the tallest trees on our planet. Imagine standing next to one. It's like gazing up at a giant skyscraper made of wood. These majestic trees thrive mainly along the coast of California, where the unique climate offers the perfect combination of moisture and sunlight. Their ability to reach such astonishing heights is partly due to their thick bark, which not only protects them from fires and pests, but also helps them survive for thousands of years. What's even cooler is that redwoods can access moisture and nutrients through their extensive root systems, which spread out far and wide, allowing them to stand tall against wind and storms. Redwoods also play a crucial role in their ecosystem by providing habitats for countless species, from birds to small mammals. So every time you see a redwood, remember that you're looking at a living monument of nature that has stood the test of time. How incredible is that? Can you believe this wild legal challenge in 2010? A law student turned heads when he filed a lawsuit against an attorney in Jackson, Mississippi. This attorney sparked controversy by publicly offering $1 million to anyone who could reach a nearby hotel, the site of a tragic quadruple murder, from Jackson Airport in under 30 minutes. Intrigued by the challenge, the student rushed to prove himself. With determination and speed, he completed the journey in an astonishing 19 minutes. However, when he claimed the prize, the attorney refused to pay up, arguing that the challenge was just a publicity stunt and not a serious offer. This bizarre story raises intriguing questions about contracts and the ethics behind such outrageous challenges. Was the student entitled to the prize, or did the attorney have a valid point? This case highlights the complexities of law and how sometimes things aren't as simple as they appear. Prepare to be amazed by the PLP-50. This tiny marvel, produced on the Isle of Man in the 1960s, holds the title for the world's smallest production car. Imagine a car that measures just 54 inches long and 99 centimeters wide. The PLP-50 was created with the unique goal of providing efficient and economical transportation in crowded urban areas. With such a compact size, it can easily maneuver through tight streets and parking spaces that would challenge larger vehicles. Despite its small stature, this little car boasted room for one adult and a shopping bag, making it perfect for quick trips around town. The PLP-50 also reflected the era's growing emphasis on efficiency as it used minimal fuel. Imagine cramming into a car that feels like a go-kart but has all the essentials. Though production of this quirky vehicle ended, its charm lives on with collectors and vintage car enthusiasts. If you ever see one, you can't help but smile at its unique design. What do you think about driving such a tiny car? You won't believe what happened on Mount Everest. In 2005, a daring couple from Nepal took their love to breathtaking heights by getting married right at the summit of this iconic mountain. Climbing to the top was no easy feat. They faced harsh weather conditions, altitude sickness, and the physical demands of the arduous trek. Their wedding at an altitude of 29 feet not only showcased their adventurous spirit, but also made them a part of Everest's history. Adding to the mountain's legacy, 13-year-old Jordan Romero became the youngest person to conquer Everest just a few years earlier, in 2010. His incredible achievement inspired a new generation of climbers and adventurers. Both stories highlight the mountain's allure and challenge, stirring wonder about what draws people to such heights. Are we simply chasing dreams, or is there something magical in standing atop the world? Have you ever wondered how strong an owl can be? The great horned owl boasts impressive talons, capable of exerting a force of about 300 pounds per square inch. That's roughly as powerful as the strongest human bite. This incredible strength is a key factor in the owl's hunting success. With such force, the great horned owl can tightly grasp its prey, whether that's a small mammal or a bird, ensuring it doesn't escape. Imagine a creature that can crush its catch instantly, preparing it for a meal in no time. These owls hunt predominantly during the night, using their keen eyesight and exceptional hearing to locate unsuspecting victims. Once they spot their target, the incredible grip and sharp talons work in tandem to secure a swift capture. The great horned owl truly exemplifies nature's design, showcasing how evolutionary adaptations can lead to remarkable hunting abilities. Isn't that fascinating? This might surprise you, the Indian muntjac's chromosomes. The Indian muntjac, a small deer found in South Asia, exhibits a remarkable feature in the world of genetics: its extremely low chromosome count. Females of this species have just 6 chromosomes, while males boast 7. This makes the Indian muntjac one of the vertebrates with the smallest number of chromosomes known. Chromosomes are the structures in cells that carry genetic information, so having so few may seem odd, but it highlights fascinating patterns of chromosomal evolution. The simplicity in their chromosome count doesn't diminish their complexity as living beings. These small deer have adapted well to their environment, showing that sometimes less is more in the survival game. Isn't it intriguing how nature works in mysterious ways, especially when it comes to something as tiny as chromosomes? Is it really true that toes have different bone counts? Most human toes contain 3 bones, but the big toe is special with only 2 bones. This difference is more than just a fun fact. It plays a vital role in how we stand and walk. The big toe, or hallux, helps provide stability and balance when we're on our feet, making it easier to walk, run, and even hop. Its unique structure allows for a powerful push-off when we take a step, enabling greater forward movement. When you think about it, this little toe packs a lot of functionality into its compact design. If you've ever tripped and felt off balance, you can appreciate how important the big toe is. So the next time you glance down at your feet, remember that those tiny bones are essential to your mobility and everyday activities. How cool is that? What if I told you Relisher Rudd vanished mysteriously? In 2014, the small community was shaken when 8-year-old Relisher Rudd disappeared from her neighborhood. Just before her disappearance, a man later identified as the caretaker of the shelter where Relisher lived was seen wandering around the area. His presence raised alarm bells among the residents, but shortly after Relisher went missing, he too vanished without a trace. Despite extensive searches and investigations, both Relisher and the caretaker remain unaccounted for to this day, leaving everyone questioning what really happened. The mystery deepened as fears grew about the safety of other children in the area. To this day, the community still remembers Relisher and holds on to hope for answers. Who was this caretaker, and why did he disappear? The story remains a haunting reminder of the unknown, urging people to stay vigilant and protective of their loved ones. Hard to believe, but West Virginia has a unique origin. In 1863, during the chaotic times of the Civil War, West Virginia emerged from a conflict of loyalties and identities. As tensions between the North and South grew, the western counties of Virginia, unhappy with the secessionist direction of the state, decided to break away and form their own state. This bold move resulted in West Virginia becoming a state loyal to the Union, highlighting its distinct identity as a place that opposed secession. The creation of West Virginia is not just a story of geography. It reflects a deeper cultural and political divergence that has shaped the region's heritage. The state's entry into the Union was a significant moment, showcasing the struggle for self-determination and loyalty during one of America's most divided eras. Today, this history contributes to West Virginia's rich legacy in Civil War discussions and its ongoing sense of pride. Surprisingly, it's a fact that Pepsi went cucumber crazy. In 2007, Pepsi decided to spice things up in Japan by launching a limited edition cucumber-flavored soda. This unusual drink, known as Pepsi Salty Watermelon, caught the eye of curious taste explorers around the world. Japan is famous for its quirky flavors, and this one fit right in with its reputation for creativity. The salty twist combined with cucumbers' refreshing taste provided a surprising alternative to regular soft drinks, leaving many people scratching their heads or laughing in disbelief. Consumers loved the novelty, and some even praised it for its unique flavor profile. It was a daring experiment that showcased Japan's adventurous snack culture and Pepsi's ability to think outside the bottle. Would you dare to try it, or is that just too odd for you? Why are distortion lenses changing building design? Distortion lenses are revolutionizing how we visualize and interact with buildings. These innovative lenses are compact yet powerful, enabling architects and designers to create amazing structures that can simulate human images. Imagine walking through a city and seeing a building that reflects the dynamic movements of people around it, making it feel alive. The idea is to capture a vast world within a small space, where every part of the structure communicates a sense of companionship with its surroundings. When appropriately applied, these lenses can transform ordinary walls into stunning displays that mirror the hustle and bustle of urban life. This technology not only beautifies communities, but also has the potential to enhance well-being by creating environments that feel engaging and immersive. As more architects explore these possibilities, we may soon find ourselves living and working within buildings that connect us more deeply with our surroundings. Are you ready for a future where buildings see us back? You won't believe this about the Cotton Casanova. In rural England, a mysterious man became notorious for his unusual and amusing antics. He had a curious habit of sneaking into backyards to steal socks from women's laundry lines, but he didn't just take them for fun. Instead, he returned these socks days later, each one carefully tucked with a handwritten love poem. Police dubbed him the Cotton Casanova for his romantic flair. One poem famously read, "Your sock warmed more than your feet. It warmed my soul." This blend of mischief and poetry puzzled many residents and sparked laughter across the community. While some were charmed by his creative approach to love, others worried about their missing laundry. The playful thefts raised questions about where the line between romance and crime lies, all while turning everyday socks into tokens of affection. How would you feel about a sock poet in your neighborhood? Guess what really drives your body temperature down? It turns out that holding in urine in freezing conditions can actually make you feel colder. Your body works hard to keep that liquid warm, which means it's expending energy just to maintain your internal temperature. As the cold seeps in, your muscles and organs have to burn extra calories to manage the warmth of the urine. The best way to avoid suffering in the cold is to either find a spot to relieve yourself or use a designated container. Just remember that container isn't a drink. It's crucial to pay attention to your body's signals in these extreme conditions. Ignoring them can lead to discomfort and even potential health risks. So next time you're out in the cold, think twice before holding it in. Will you brave the chill or stay cozy and warm? What if I told you about Kingdom of Heaven's epic length? The director's cut of this historical film runs for an astounding 3 hours and 14 minutes. This extended version dives deeper into the story than the original theatrical release, enhancing the characters and plot intricacies. Starting with an overture, viewers are welcomed into the film's immersive world with a musical introduction that sets the tone for the adventure ahead. After nearly 2 hours of captivating storytelling, there's a unique 3-minute intermission. During this break, audiences can enjoy a still image paired with a musical score, allowing them to reflect on the journey so far before diving back into the epic tale. This longer runtime enables a richer exploration of the themes of honor, faith, and conflict during the Crusades. Fans of grand storytelling and historical dramas often appreciate this detailed version, as it brings a more profound understanding of the characters' motivations and struggles. Does a longer film make for a better experience? Believe it or not, Norse mythology has a gossiping squirrel. This intriguing character is named Radatoskr, and he has a rather unusual job. Radatoskr scurries up and down Yggdrasil, the immense world tree, delivering biting insults between a giant eagle residing at the top and a fearsome dragon at the bottom. This unique role highlights the chaos that gossip can create, as Radatoskr ensures that neither the eagle nor the dragon maintains a calm and friendly relationship. Imagine a tiny squirrel busying itself with such weighty matters, creating tension between these powerful beings. Yggdrasil itself connects different realms in Norse cosmology, emphasizing the interconnectedness of life, while Radatoskr becomes a symbol of how rumor and insult can lead to discord. His antics remind us of how easily misunderstandings can arise from careless words. So the next time you hear a juicy rumor, remember Radatoskr's role in stirring things up. Sometimes gossip can keep even the mightiest creatures on edge. What if I told you a penny has a secret? The letters F and G found on the back of the Lincoln penny are not just random characters. They stand for Frank Gasparo, the designer of that side of the coin. This small but intriguing detail acts like a hidden signature that reflects the artistry involved in creating even the most ordinary objects. Imagine pulling out a penny from your pocket and realizing that there's a talented artist behind its design, giving it a personal touch. Frank Gasparo, who worked as a coin engraver and was dedicated to his craft, left this mark in 1959 when the penny was redesigned to celebrate Abraham Lincoln's 150th birthday. Such tiny details remind us that even everyday items can carry deep connections to history and craftsmanship. Next time you see a penny, remember the story of Frank Gasparo and how his creativity is still with us today. Surprising truth about metabolism and body shape? It's a common belief that slim people must have speedy metabolisms, but that's often not the case. Did you know that individuals with slimmer physiques can actually have slower metabolic rates? This surprising reality stems from the fact that muscle burns more calories than fat. Muscles are active tissue, using energy even when we're at rest, while fat is more of a passive storage. Therefore, those who have a higher muscle mass generally enjoy faster metabolisms. This means that if someone appears slim but lacks muscle, they might not burn calories as quickly as someone with more muscle, regardless of their weight. So next time you think about metabolism and fitness, remember that muscle mass plays a crucial role in how our bodies use energy. Is it really true that uranium lies beneath Vaal River Mine? The Vaal River Mine, located in northern South Africa, is an incredible treasure trove of uranium. This site is home to one of the largest reserves of uranium in the country, boasting an astonishing 379 million tons of mineral ores, which contain about 0.076% uranium. What does this mean? Well, uranium is a key element used for nuclear power and medical applications, making its extraction vital for various industries. The mining process at Vaal River involves careful techniques to ensure safety and efficiency while maximizing recovery of this precious resource. This site not only plays a crucial role in South Africa's economy, but also contributes to global energy needs. With increasing interest in clean energy, the importance of sites like the Vaal River Mine could rise even further. Could this be the key to a sustainable energy future? Prepare to be amazed by snails' survival skills. Snails have a fascinating ability to enter a state of hibernation or estivation, which helps them endure extreme weather conditions. When temperatures drop too low or it becomes too dry, these clever creatures seal themselves into their shells. This clever tactic allows snails to conserve energy and survive long periods without food or water. During hibernation, their metabolic rate decreases significantly, meaning they don't need to eat or drink as frequently. This remarkable resilience showcases how life adapts to harsh environments. In the case of estivation, snails can also survive scorching heat, which is particularly useful in arid regions. This means that wherever you might find them, from lush gardens to dry deserts, you can appreciate their incredible ability to withstand the odds. Isn't it amazing to think about how such small creatures can thrive in tough conditions? Have you heard of the New Jersey devil? This strange and eerie creature, said to roam the Pine Barrens, has fascinated residents and visitors for over 200 years. With its wings, hooves, and a head resembling that of a goat, the Jersey devil is said to have first emerged in the 18th century. According to local stories, a woman named Mother Leeds gave birth to the creature as a cursed child, and it transformed into a demonic being before flying off into the dark forests. Many people claim to have seen or heard the Jersey devil over the years, describing its terrifying scream echoing through the trees at night. The Pine Barrens themselves, with their dense woods and mysterious atmosphere, add an extra layer of intrigue to these sightings. This legendary creature has not only stirred curiosity among the locals, but has also become a symbol of New Jersey's rich folklore, inspiring countless tales, songs, and even merchandise. So, what do you think? Is the Jersey devil just a myth, or could there be something lurking in the shadows of the Pine Barrens? Have you ever wondered why sign language is so expressive? Sign language is a vibrant form of communication that covers a vast array of concepts, from everyday topics to the whimsical idea of alien invasion. Unlike just hand gestures, sign language incorporates facial expressions, body movements, and even unique signs for abstract thoughts like procrastination. This richness means that users can convey complex emotions in humorous situations, enabling deeper connections between speakers. Just like spoken languages, sign language evolves over time, adapting to new cultural references and societal changes. Whether it's sharing a funny story or discussing serious issues, the creativity in sign language allows for unique expressions that go far beyond basic vocabulary. Isn't it fascinating how a system originally created for the deaf community has grown into a dynamic language understood by many? What if I told you coffee could be a treasure? The world's most expensive coffee, Kopi Luwak, offers an unusual and fascinating journey from bean to cup. This luxurious brew comes from coffee beans that civet cats eat and then excrete. The digestive process of the civet enhances the flavor profile, giving it a unique richness that coffee lovers crave. But with prices soaring up to $600 per pound, it's clear this isn't your average cup of joe. Interestingly, coffee is also the second most traded commodity globally, just behind oil, which means people around the world are passionate about their brews. For over 150 years, Brazil has held the title of the largest coffee producer, delivering an astonishing 40% of the world's supply. With such a rich history and intricate production methods, it's no wonder why coffee captivates so many people. Have you tried Kopi Luwak yet? Hard to believe, but this fish sees the world differently. Imagine a creature from the depths of the ocean with a completely transparent top of its head. This remarkable deep-sea fish features two green, tube-shaped eyes that can rotate independently within its skull. This unique adaptation allows the fish to observe its surroundings in various directions without needing to move its body, making it an efficient predator in the dark depths. Its eyes are safeguarded by a gelatinous dome, which not only protects them, but also helps withstand the extreme pressure found deep underwater. These incredible adaptations enable the fish to thrive in an environment where few others can survive, showcasing nature's ingenuity. Just think about how many extraordinary adaptations exist in the ocean's depths waiting to be discovered. Hard to believe, but women found freedom in 1899. In her groundbreaking story, The Awakening, written in 1899, Kate Chopin dives deep into the emotional and mental struggles faced by women. The protagonist, Edna Pontellier, awakens to her own desires and individuality, challenging the strict societal expectations of her time. Women were often expected to fulfill traditional roles as wives and mothers, but Chopin expertly illustrates how these constraints can stifle personal growth and happiness. Through Edna's journey of self-discovery, readers witness her struggle against the norms that define her life. The story resonated with many, highlighting the importance of personal freedom and choice. Despite facing criticism for its bold themes, The Awakening remains a significant work in feminist literature, inspiring discussions around women's rights and autonomy. What does Edna's journey reveal about the quest for freedom?